Hey guys, it's your girl Bear. I am sharing with you some of the finer details that I have added to the pond since you last saw it. And check that out. We are putting in some plants. Now this piece of stick is here because my wishful thinking is that I'm going to put a flat bridge to the other side, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so as you can see in the middle there, well, it's not really the middle, but in the water, I have built a little rock there. Check that out. I had some flat rocks, which I used to do that. And then over here, we have a bunch of these grasses that are over there where we have lots of water, and so I dug some out and put them over here, and I think they do return. Like yesterday when I put them there, they were not also broken. I think the wind probably broke these down. But anyways, yeah, what I did was I'm using a basket, and I used like a permeable tarp and put the soil in. Then I put the plants in folded over the edges of the tarp, and then I put some rocks in to weigh down. And then over there I actually found a tree stump that I put on that big rock, because there's a big rock right there that is covered by the pond liner, but I can't show it, so I opted to just put that tree trunk there, and then I just put some rocks around it. And then in behind that we do have some plants that I put in yesterday. There's a pot there with some plant, and I've added another fencing panel there. My intention is to put some more vining plants on it, and then over that side my intention is to put some raspberries. And I have already bought myself a raspberry. Well, I didn't buy it. I got it for something that didn't make it through the winter that I returned to Canadian Tire. But yeah, I want to put raspberries along here, and then I want to have a little opening here to go to my husband's side of the property, and then I want to put some more raspberries over on that side. But check this out. I also pulled out some logs. There's some cedar trunks that were over in this area. I pulled them out, I took them over here, so I use them to make kind of like a border. And then I have planted more flowers. I have a phlox here. I've planted some hosta, some ornamental onions, some what's that one called? Anyways, I'll share them with you again. So next time I'll let you know all the plants, because by then, by the next time, well, hopefully, oh guys, check this out. This is why I built the pond. Check this out, guys. Let me see if I can zoom in. There is a froggy right there at the tip of my finger. Wow, that is so cool. I am loving that. And that is why it's good to have like stuff in the pond, so that the animals can take a relief from the water. They can jump. Well, when the pond gets full, that thing's gonna be covered, that you won't be able to see the stones, but for now you can. And I'm also gonna be putting more landing pads, so to speak, in the water as we go along. Here, check this one out right here. I pulled this tree root and trunk out from over in the back there, and I decided to put it here to hang that part over the water. Hopefully it will just hover above the water when the pond is full, and then I have packed stones around it to make sure that it's not going to fall into the pond. And I have some dirt here. I'm going to get something to plant in it. And so yeah, maybe I can take one of these nasturtiums and plant in there, or maybe I'll get something completely different. But yeah, there we go, guys. It is getting there, and I am liking it. You can see, check that out. Do you remember when we just started? Oh, this is so cool. And one of the things that I like to do is go from different angles to look at it. And I'm still going, guys. I am still going. It is not quite done. I'm gonna go around here. Check that out. Now I'm gonna serve my husband ticket because he needs to look about his property. He's decreasing the value of my property right now. So he's gonna have to look about his property. But yeah, let's go up on my big rock. The last time I said, oh, I should have a name for this rock. Maybe I'll think about a name for it. But check this out, when we're on top of the rock. I think it would be cool to have a flat bridge like the one we have in Jamaica in St. Catherine on the way to Kingston, on the old road that is, because there are more improved highways going to Kingston from Montego Bay now. But yeah, I am liking this. What do you think, guys? Let's zoom so you can see some of the detail from up here. I think what I'm going to do is I have a few rain barrels around the veggie garden that are full, and my hubby needs to put like a faucet on them so I can get to put the hose on instead of dipping into the rain barrel to get water to water the plants. And so maybe my husband suggested it earlier too. What I can do is just empty all the water from the rain barrels into the pond so we can get the water level up, and then he can put the faucets onto the rain barrels. I think that's a good thought, and I think we're gonna consider doing that. When we're doing that, I will happy to have you guys come along with us so you can see what we are doing as we build this pond. And I'm calling this area the Pond Place. Looking from above at some of the features that I have added to this pond. I know it's not the best pond. Your girl built this pond, and so she's very happy with it. And so, yeah, be kind. Yeah. And tell me what you think about my pond. Zooming around, or panning around. Those tomatoes are doing good finally, and they are putting on tomato blooms. This patch here, it's a lot of berries, but also a lot of jewel weed that I'm trying to weed out. And then dispersed in between here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blueberry shrubs. Yeah, I need to get this apple tree into the ground, or in the planter, but the bottom of the planter is open, so it's gonna go into the ground. It's gonna root into the ground. And check out my garden bed where the reindeers trampled through, and here my cherry shrub that they ate is resprouting. That's a good thing. But yeah, we are talking about that pond over there, man. Happy with that pond. Yeah, just giving you views from different angles. Oh, here's another rock that I have a garden. Let's step onto it and go and check out our pond over there across the way. I'm not tired to look at my pond from different angles. I am so happy with what I have been able to accomplish so far. Let's go. There's a pond over there, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your support on the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate all your like, your share, your comments. I appreciate it all because it helps the channel to grow. And so I have more people to share with. You take care now. I will see you again soon. By the pond, of course.